You ready for this one? The Boy Who Cried Wolf by B.G. Hennessy. Nothing ever happens here, the shepherd thinks, but a bored boy knows what would be exciting to cry wolf after his sheep, and the townspeople come running. How often can the trick work, though? The Boy Who Cried Wolf. The Boy Who Cried Wolf by B.G. Hennessy. There was once a shepherd. I'm so bored, he thought. All day long I watch sheep, and all that my sheep do is eat. Not only that, all they say is bah, and munch, 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 and bah, said the sheep. Nothing ever happens here. None of my friends come out to play. I'm the most bored boy in the world, thought the shepherd. Munch, 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 bah, said the sheep. I might be getting my goats and sheep mixed. If I am, just shout it out. I wonder if the sheep ever get bored, he thought, and he decided to teach his sheep tricks. Like watching off a hill. Oh yeah, what a trick that would be. Lamb shanks all around. He expected the sheep would be happy to learn something new, but none of them seemed interested. Munch, 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 bah, the sheep protested. What I need is a little excitement, said the shepherd. Well, what would be more exciting? I know. The shepherd jumped up from his tree in the pasture and ran all the way into town bawling, Wolf, 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 there's a wolf after my sheep. All the townsfolk came running as fast as they could to help the shepherd protect his sheep. They looked everywhere. Not a wolf in the pasture, not a wolf on the hill, not a wolf in the forest. One of the shepherd's friends stayed with him for the rest of the day to make sure the wolf was really gone. That was a fun afternoon, thought the shepherd boy. The next day, munch, 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 bah. Life in the pasture was back to being boring again. So the shepherd jumped up from underneath the tree in the pasture and ran back into town, yelling, Wolves, 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 there's 2 wolves after my sheep. But just like the day before, everybody came running lickety-split to help the shepherd protect his sheep. Like the day before, they looked for the wolves. No wolves in the pasture, no wolves on the hill, no wolves in the forest. They must have run away, said the shepherd. One of the shepherd's friends stayed with him the rest of the day just to make sure that wolf was really away. That was another fine afternoon, thought the shepherd boy after his friend left. The next day, when the shepherd boy was beginning to get bored, he heard lurch, 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 and lurch, 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 and lurch, lurch, lurch. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And there, by the edge of the pasture, were 3 big, hungry wolves. The sheep started running in all directions, and for the 3rd time, the shepherd jumped up from underneath his tree in his pasture and ran into the town yelling, "Wolves, wolves, there's 3 wolves after my sheep." But this time, no one came to help. This time, no one believed him, and the shepherd boy spent the rest of his day looking for his sheep all by himself. I hope his sheep are okay, but yeah, you don't do that. And he's looking. Do you see his sheep? And that's the end. So I guess all the sheep just ran up the trees instead. Who knows?